So I'm about to start an investigation right here on radio. We hear the guys in Kumasi, aka someone just showed me how to pronounce it well. What's the name? Smart Doggy. Smart Doggy says they are called Asakaa. Asakaa. We hear they sacked Kofi Mole from their music video shoot. We want to confirm this. Maybe it is a lie. Maybe it is the truth. Someone tells us this is what happened. And I have a member of Mole's team on the line. He's actually the manager. Manager is on the line. Manager, good morning. I hope everything is okay this morning.
Everything thank you.
Bibi Aboko die. Na this year you wa bakra na agusu Kumasi.
That's all I'm crying.
This year one crying. I love that. Na ye enkomo bi na yete. Na yete enkomo say ya de betimi aye as journalist say ye betimi ahwehwem ye bebisa questions one or two bi arese na ekoye. Eyampa se Kofi Mole ko Kumasi na odru Kumasi na eye Asakaa boys o sisen omo ye omo video shoot na Kofi si we dey nyina ye drill na aheti mo ye video na enyum mpo menka ho a let me come and give you guys some appearance in the video na video ni ntimi nya attention and I say boys no Asakaa Kofi Mole manager and some silent here. Manager, good morning once again.
Good morning, boss.
I'm say we fine kakra. Now also misinformation be between you and one of them. Then any misinformation ankasa. Yen can say straight. Now every time.
It wasn't anything there. Like Obaku Hala, Obaku friend. Now you Kumasi weekend for a media tour. So we went there on Friday. Yeah, I think Friday. So we went for the media tour Friday, Saturday. Saturday, one of the guys in Kumasi could flick. Yes, we saw a show. Honestly, management for new friends. So, yes, what is a Mole or Tanti, ever supporting to pass it through, man. You support here.
Okay.
YP, the other guys, all the Kumasi guys, I don't know, new guys maybe. Yes, you say, I'm fair, so I'm going to say Mole around. They don't want to come around. We allow them to come to the hotel. Like, they recorded together and all that. It's Sunday, and we wanted to move on Sunday. I was there when one of their team members, the Asakaa boys, their team members came to us and came to me in the hotel, say, the boys need shoot a video now. If I many power, Mole be Jimmy Manu now. Nanya be behind your face. So I then Mole was asleep. So I went to wake him up and I discussed with him. Say, okay, the guys need some shoot a video. What's up? Now doing one also okay, cool. Charlie, so far about Kumasi there to support the brothers for the Kumasi there. So we went to the set. But we went on set and the team say the management member they never discussed the thing with like the guys earlier on. It's a concept, you could do on now much and number KV. You do on a Kasana. I don't know. I'll bet you so guys will say they cut the much and number KV now. Say we clean community. Let's do it another time. And say okay, cool. So that was what happened.
Tenyase almost sakemo.
But you say
and yes, almost sake Mole.
Oh no. Mole Kumasi no to sake Mole sir.
Because the report na nya and say almost say Kofi Mole nya hate no mu omo na na almost nyame adom omo shine na ba of the person be gina mo video move for what
almost Kofi Mole nya den
onya hate no mu omo.
Oh you recorded with Kumasi artist Bedbury.
Say be omo there Asakaa boys in the mo cheda na mo nya hwe
we Kofi Mole features online be YouTube be most of them Kumasi artists who fan buy who the nyuma ba na enye ma o. That's the question. And I want to put him in as a minion more you do send a minion and cream. But I say everybody knows Kofi Mole. All the artists have pictured Kofi Mole because Kofi Mole longer no. There's one cool boy who move it to know so but this is it now if you're near that. Why not? Yeah. Keep doing it. Even recently most of the boys have coming boys, they came to the studio. We did something together. You know Munya by beer. That's anytime we get to Kumasi, that's what we do. That's the culture.
Okay. Na manager na oka say mumra setness not onim time my editor video no. Otima mo call time my video na.
What happened was ono buy your hotel no. One. Ono minimum that like I said when a boy since before these things always anytime we get to Kumasi they try to link up. The boys link ye babies in the chum so we were link that but meaning was our relationship that within the week time back Kumasi ni kami money away so you ever Kumasi weekend Saturday no wanya ho but in the cafe the Sunday you on or buy what dress so what's up. Now the boys need to have the Nenko Jinem. Now I'm say okay, cool. But later we might take lead. So I went on set to see whatever was going on. So me call and my family say this and that. And I'm explanation so since and also cool. So we move on the car club fine for your hotel to the set. But I do on as a time, you know. Time I do on numbers so much like the video shooting on my parents. Some other time we can do it some other time. That's it.
Okay, that is perfect. We want to confirm from the other side. How that side would also respond to this. Yeah.
But Mr. Flex.
Yeah.
I think we should channel the energy on Makuma one, which they give one of the hardest verse in Ghana.
Okay.
That's the one thing right now. I think like the media should channel the energy on.
Okay.
The Kumasi boy, the Asakaa boy.
That is what you think, yeah?
Yeah. You channel the energy on that.
The media might also be thinking different. So let's see how we can put the energies together, yeah?
Positive vibes only.
Positive vibes only, yeah?
Serious girl, take me serious girl. See you again.
Oh my goodness. You agree? I have an important message from Samini to you though. I'm sure I need to get this number saved on my phone because I'll be missing some good information. Samini says I should let you know that Your Money Must Come song, he would need a remix.
Sure.
And he says, tell him apart from the track. He says, tell him apart from the track, he won't make we do. I go do verse for this one too, Charlie. In tune as usual. Please give him my WhatsApp number. He's my guy from Mobile Boys days.
That's right.
Yeah. So what are you telling Samini?
Yo, Samini say, yo. Yeah. We've been talking for a long time, like trying to get him on a song, but why you busy all the time? It's a vibe. Say ultimate force and if you listen, this is the right time. Say you bit my plan to see and I'll make sure I hit him back for that.
Yeah, but do you have his number?
No, we always talk on Facebook, like Messenger, always internet.
Okay.
But we are number there.
All right, so that is very important. That was a message from Samini to you.
That's right.
Okay, so the investigation is too early, but I'm sure we can conclude the story is sketchy. Tilly, you are an Asakaa girl. Yes, the investigation is very early yet, but I still suspect.
Yeah,
the story is sketchy. Yeah. Since the guy is now telling what the media should do.
Yeah. Because it's a strategic planning. Somebody is trying, somebody is bleeding, and somebody is feeling.
Okay.
But I want to take the conversation from a point of view for asking if they really sacked him, or if. Because when he got there, they could have at least still just done something small with him. Because Cameo there, he's a big artist. Kofi Mode is a big artist, and for him to just pass through, and here will he take? If the camera, it's not as if they have packed everything and then he came. The camera was there. These people, their videos too, they don't do much. It's just the jumping with a gang. So with the bandana and the gang. So I don't see how they couldn't have just made him stand inside and just pass through with the gang. But
I like the gang.
I think there's a bigger conversation to this thing that I don't think people have paid attention to. Let me break it down.
Okay, break it down.
Since this Kumerica thing came around, people in Accra who had very little or probably nothing to do with it are trying to hawk their attention and the credit that comes with whatever they've done. People want to be credited for these boys. However, these boys have suffered, they are suffering, and by God's grace, something is happening to them. So they don't want to wake up. If I were, in fact, being an Asakaa rep, if I was doing my own song and then shooting my own video, and then your one passing through, one day you will sit somewhere and say that, or people will, in fact, if Kofi Mole doesn't even say, we know Ghanaians, somebody will even say, the Kofi Mole betray muntina say hype. Meanwhile, the work they might have put into the work, Kofi Mole's passing through was just a pass by something, and then Ghanaians will credit the whole work to Kofi Mole. And besides, there has been a similar story where Strongman Utie Zion Felix interview now. It's like these people are trying to establish a point finds that they can do it on their own, or they have done it on their own and might not necessarily need somebody to sit on their back or stand on their back and push forward. And I think if they really sacked him, or if there was a real sacking, then it could be part of it. And I think I even want to talk about another thing that I think people might not have thought about.
Let's go to the other side of the investigation and find out what really is going down there. I have the person who is the PRO for Kumerica. I hear his name is David Portfolio. David, good morning.
Good morning, Entertainment President.
Big man, Vivi Abokodi.
Yeah, me at the mall now say.
Charlie, I'm holding waha. Say, Mama, you must see any Magana entertainment industry into no. You go so I no paisa.
Say ja, brother, Sammy, the household name so.
Nice one.
Okay.
David, now where the investigation be? Enra na who say Twitter and komo bi ene nanam hosa na komo ni nyina ne say ye say ye nua Kofi Moleba Kumasi so no de o ye Kumasi boy papa na oba Kumasi a o ye ni media tour na ye say say Asakaa boys twa video no so ene manager be friends Kofi ba be famu a amanfo say Kofi dru wa ya pamo ne say da bi o heti ye wa muan na ne ya heti a o ba be gina video mu aden na aspia no nkomo no kore wo mu ni sen obi na epe hype na say BBC which is which.
Okay, brother, madam, I say for opportunity to clear the air. I think Kofi Moleba assembly I say I think you guys are not conversant to certain tree of a 19 crew. Yes, maybe of a 19 crew. It's a crew no ebeda obi enai ho umia eyeni ya wa mia nso anana pro. What I say nti Kofi Moleba family nti no assembly no can na say be internal wranglings and you can say about so for a Tennessee the but one can so a perception so beko into no I was say declare because Kofi Moleba is or no your friend a Boakwa Wiz Khalifa or a Chicago boy or no yes Spanish for Mole why say youth icon so man the question is said me pacho when I miscommunication yes miscommunication now the Yakoba and say yes, of course. I was told, reliably informed, Kofi Moleba was there at the scene. Na the question say, Kofi Moleba eba no, boys no, by Asakaa did no be a conscious direction and concept. Asakaa boys no must start me different, and they are very conscious about every particular scene that comes into the video, and so. If there is any intrusion, and I say a prior notice, what I say, a prior notice would have been okay. Said about how to fit the person in because the person is family. Two, whoever engaged or more say obi bano, there was no the morning to the video shoot no can nipa no ka say Kofi Moleba ba ne ade because his family boys now more or no Asakaa boys no only be close ne ade but then what I think what the command sign money by there I learn say almost through with the video no concept ni bibia no and obi buy but then okosi wrong person so or actually in the capacity as whatever links to the Asakaa boy say Kofi Moleba. What you say? And then, Brasa, let me say this on authority. No one should ever think that Asakaa boys are upcoming artists, unless, of course, you are outside Kumasi. That for over 3 years now, they have been running the street of Kumerica for 3 consecutive years. If you are on the show and they are not on, the street does not vibe. Your target audience changes because if you want to cut the street, the cutter for has always been the sign the go get people. And if they are not people, fine outside the shows of Kumasi, they might be new to you, but I have the close show na show na pon Asakaa we na gentreheno it's news to maybe Accra for any globe but I had they are own people and even if Kofi Moleba from what I'm picking if he came Krana it was only nice Senke be oba and at least they are oba and anke be oba like oba we see Africa more than what banana boys are by Beniadi. But then I think reportedly it was claiming say as if say someone was waiting in the car, waiting to the giving reception to be marched onto the scene. No, as a like
as a big man about town.
Aha, as a word can say no, because I learned say no. If indeed it was a surprise, what you say it was a surprise and careful say more I know pull up because Kofi Mole a family, but I know pull up no hala boys make what create euphoria. But then I think say one, he was late. Two, they communicated to the wrong person, and so even the boys didn't see Kofi Mole in person. But being a big now, okay, say yes, Kofi Mole, but on the verge of shooting the video, cry, like I say, and three, if he himself had come over, the boys know a family or a family or morning baby, but he created as if say. I'm told that since they have been here, there should be a particular reception. Be say more about take care more, and so some no. And I think that energy, and I'm an so if Komnole has just pull up as family, highlight the boys near the idea. It would have been nice. I think they would have created that euphoria of reception. But I think but and then we no quite free one. The concept and you on the video, it had a dress code, it had a particular direction, it had even if granted class and background, maybe they would have received him but not allow him to be part of the video because the passing through would have, I think, injected some EB into the direction, and so I don't think no one saw Kofi Mole. Obi anfa near Kofi Mole. And let me rubbish it. So or by any pamono no, but someone communicated to the wrong person at the wrong time, and so when the man are doing by and a
vibe uncle yentina ma when I see ye ka vibe niko ye anke betimi happen.
A betimi happen mole by so one brothers. What I say, and say, oh man, who know, but uncle out of the blue, no, my boys, and I see it's an energy. Who said, you be a video boys, no, the energy in the edge, they are people with cold, they have people with cold, they have people with vibe, and then they have to have that vibe seated in you. You see, because they are really financially sound, but then they live everyday life, like normal life, not superstar life. They want to wear their cheap clothes. They want to go to their counter and shop their. You see, they want to. Yet they have a deal with Off-White. Return for a deal. They don't like showing off. And so, if you want to be part of that energy, you come down to that level and then vibe. But then, if you communicate, say as if say, more superstars or more, you are passing through unannounced. I was only manager B. Was a manager B. No, near the idea. I think the information I picked should say the energy that's translated into passing through was not really something that would have made it possible. And so, all accounts. But then the prime thing is there was poor communication. The timing was wrong, and no one saw with Kofi Mole with their naked eyes until I learned that his manager, someone who represented as miscommunication being a man by. So I think all these factors came into play. So no one was sad. It is false. Okay. Falsehood.
All right, no David. Charlie, we PR papa. What you actually send me? Yeah, that's it. And we put the best to one common. So why?
Never chill.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. And I think David Portfolio has done a wonderful job. Now, I'm only manager. Me pacho say na juma no nyenu time a okasa. I remember kasa radio so because be ma juma na edin. By wa beto to papa so we asa train the media ninye. Me who asem ho azieka. Over as the media should channel its energy. Tilly.
Yeah, Mr. Ban, may make a point. I think this information has even made it clearer. So now I can even build my point with confidence. Now, I think last week we were talking about culture and the fact that these Asakaa guys are not pushing the culture of Ghana. And, but what really is culture? I screenshot it. Let me read it. Culture is the art, customs, lifestyle, background, and habits that characterize a particular society of society or nation. These Kumerica guys is a whole society. The Santa America, Miami, it's a whole society. They have their lifestyle, they have their code, their dance. If you look at their videos, oh, they share sorry video no. They have their dance. Your muye some style, but no mu your musa form. It all means something to them. Their dressing. Now, if you listen to the sorry part, or Kenneth, or Kasembi, or saying. Me say obeka chant to Susanna. In fact, oka saying ade kokko bomimu bandana soupu. Me say obeka chant to Susanna. Now let me explain these lines to you.
Explain, Tilly.
I think the whole song, those small lines now people play with it, is the most powerful line in the whole song. Let me explain why, and then I'll link it with this Kofi Mole thing. Now, if you watch this movie, like I think those who have watched Barbershop, they would understand this better. It's an American movie. When Accra, SL America, or joining gang, how they call it, gang. And these gangs, they have their signature, which is the bandanas. So every gang bear one the bandana, which is why these boys, they also have their bandana. Every group, every group bear one the bandana. Or Kenneth, or mu group a red. Or share y'all talk. I think some of them are black. Or share Reggie, or mu they different. They bad for they different. Kawabanga for. Do you get it? They all have their gangs. Now these guys say Obika say when you get to a point where you have your gang, tell some area no mo na mo ti so ma say kra enti abroche no obi badru gang mu a the only thing they can do to get the child out of it is to either leave the area with the child completely to another state crossing a be akra ni be free sa gang nim because omo no they are into this gang violence those kind of things abroche omo nyoma no and it's a very dangerous thing, something people preach against. Now, Kofi Mole, you are not part of this gang. In fact, this gang, you know, boys so mudu sa level now. Or can't say it. Me saw adikoko bomimu bandana. It means that they are in a gang or momo gang. That's their signature. Me saw Becca Chanti Susanna. Now, in our local society or in Africa, every house has one person the children fears. Oh dear, oh yeah, the boy no because say jai now jai or say meka chow papa. Ubejai and as because meka chanti Susanna, maybe it's the auntie Susanna that is that one person that Kenneth fears in the house. So why ya akora born na adikoko bonimu to the point so that a gang member ni ma say Obeka chanti Susanna, that one person Kenneth might listen to and not say out of my way. Do you get it? People don't listen to songs and analyze it. Now
Tilly, analyze it for us.
And then this is the culture of these boys. They form gangs. Utie ya talk pata Reggie or say many gang obiane ni gango. No mu your my dear Kofi Mole.
I say him for any blood niggas no.
Halame blood, halame thug niggas. Santa America, Miami for ni na yame blood niggas. You get it? Omu gang. And when they are singing, they all give shout outs to their gangs. And the gangs too, when they are dancing, they have a particular dance, a particular movement and all. There was no place for Kofi Mole in that video.
Wow.
There was no place for Kofi Mole in that video. And mind you, when before people go on set to go and shoot, there's like weeks of planning.
Yeah, they have their concepts.
When we do this, they mark even the grounds. Shatta one Lenny Beyonce video, people are complaining because at a point Shatta missed the step. It just only Beyonce or Mumu. There's some amount for yes, because everything is calculated. People that downplay production, but production is a serious thing. No, I'm serious. People downplay.
Do you want to talk about the review of Shatta Wale's video?
No.
No, is that where you want to go to?
No, I won't go there.
Tilly, is that where you want to go to?
I won't go.
Should I open the mic for you?
Don't leave me. Do you get it? These people have things that they do. They have their gang, they have their code, they have their dress and how they even go about their things. Now, if you want to be a part of it, yes, you might be a star, you might be a brother, but there should be some communication and correlation. They can make room for you to be a part of it. Kofi Mole had no place being in a video with a gang group of boys.
Only
ways. They have their own. Me say video. Sorry, video. Now some boy or yes, some style be now in South and it means something to them. the way they even greet each other, the way they dance, the way their music flows. You can't just invade something they have planned probably for weeks with costumes and just be a part of it. So I understand, say it could have gone a different. I mean, having a star like Kofi Mole pass to your video is cool though, but let us respect other people's work and know that these things, it takes weeks of planning to do them.
Well elaborated. Tilly Nipa promotions by Tilly. Yeah, young farmer artist line. Tilly account journalist line. Young farmer artist line. Kofi Mole manager did not do a good service this morning. No. In fact, wanya jumakra na me yasa obeyesa because Mole be my guy. Na the presentation I didn't like it. But portfolio amayati the course one kasasi.
Simple.
In artists and pride kakra wo artist mu no and some no mo kana ke betimi play role pa
and the biggest role because the American say all stands to say omunim ni omoye Kumasi boys no omunim ni omoye. You see game we won nkrofo kakra be na te nioma we ase niana mule na nya adwene bone na nya ne bonne so efe obemo nka be efe. But you see se uye bibi na se wunim ni awo ya enya ni amanfo adwene ma wo na wo de your perception. Me can way on a level say me what tracks be brea me mbobo artist ni ba A-list artist be brea omutime ti Charlie Gray put me for this one top. Me yeah baby I Kofi engineer no me obey so bro make a open make it come and say no forget. And they feel like, bro, but why you not go make it do? Me say no, nobody go even believes I get brain to do such a song. I don't need him. There was time that maybe me feel say me need this idea no, but and then no, me wanyumbia. What son said then? Me found to so because ni amaya ne baby amede ade ne do no say wo baswa. Wudi awa bontinti you feel say wo na wa ye no medu bebia medu and ade we anya artist bia ne time dwene do sa level no. So for them to really, because so metwa wi o muntwa wi o Kofi Mole, they could just bring him on board. Yo yen nyina yen gina ho na yen pose ni yen twa bi. It's even a plus for them, but for them to really be like no. And for whatever to trigger it, say he's in the car, you see Ghana, you have the branding, no, sometimes Jimmy. The branding. And you see, I say this. Most managers and artists who do such things are people I call wannabes. Baby Ujina no. So wouldn't say baby Ujina no wo kwa. And your reception now would be okwayon. And I want to send a portfolio can say omo ha no mu say Kofi Mole ne ba before bi ankoda wa woni no wa asem bia no uhu nanimu a wo hwa wo next guy na reaction senia we bi obesiri yo Kofi po a wo abufu a wo de besie but all my time say yem fan hwe say ye pesa wo beba ana wo mba how choose you not to come. I had to say me ne guru yapono yaya nyum no guru nyum o se opese onfa sa akode nto so nenye 4
okay
watwen abe 1 month nyum no sa akode anya ne party me wo ho no mo na engineer friend me say bra me pacho guru say nyum no I say artist no do so do ntinko nya ya nka obeyi verse ba ko na me se muyi me verse no mo adwene dada ntade na wo friend me. And I hear me say, "We me verse so and chorus am to my ujai." And you me tia me voice nemu, and I'm eto. But we me verse. But time na ki be 4 na de. Na endorse wana. Na saka nya na ye nya 3 no. After there say great verse ni de etimi film. For whatever reason the guru e fast adwini no. E don no nkasa no so na busua. No, sir, I don't know kasa about sabotage. But in a small way, no. I'm sure that be also start to fear. It's my boy though. But no cry. Yeah. On ya me dey to no. Iti no say we are artists na wunim ni awo ya. Unua e menua bai. And fa ho say woni shatawale na ye anwum no. Hete. Because you want nyum a egu abonten a hete a shatter kan huti na hete na nia hete ye ene nia ye ntimi push ye doso say nia wate
that's
which one are you trying to be part of into your industry no sa ena enya hwe ena nka eyefe ena nka eyefe no eno an ye de nenam krom hanom ne ye de say nioma bebre and I really salute these boys for standing for what they believe in say aye Kofi Mole no maya akoya sack de ombeya na eho no so no mo ye fucking there so ahu no what's stand no ground say no yo Mole this it can't happen ye but akoya shatter and I say akoya sack there
ombeya na
so we sound so there no make say any so ye fucking
yeah Tobo
no sorry some
yeah
make a fucking come as for it
okay bizake there any be no
Bibisa and really no I really me feel this thing they are doing and I'm sure more Charlie where they've even started from anywhere be aircon I'm really happy just see on channel on a level because I'm hip hop Snoop Dogg mo they cried today say nyoma bia omo di siesie ya ama omo anka no ene na ama ene 69 ne nkola bia time ye ya omo bi utie Dr. Dre nyum Dre still we natural lyrics no Jay-Z.
Okay.
But nobody knew until time be a Snoop Dogg feel say Charlie ye the nyoma be a CSC and you feel say and then no ya sri obi say Drake say you try your money into no nye dope. But Dr. Dre still ye the akata gang in so no Jay-Z is na Troy. So we really have to respect where we
be a hustle
and so almost start here me sure say North for so ba start North America near Koya Nimsa.
Hey Chris, so let's talk about it as well.
So Tilly only grain na mu Kumasi for so I know say what I'm about to say you know about it. Akata a culture as you were saying and uko Kumasi akata a culture bia bring different tribes together. Yeka akata for you ni say asante for I before it doesn't happen.
Obia timi akata.
Obia ya akata ni. So far as what akata na se de. We akata ni. It doesn't matter where you are from. No, seriously. It doesn't matter where you are from. So minim samukaya Bantima High Street. Na
Pataka sagu Mike
no Muslims no. Edi Sala Bantima High Street che. Yedi Christmas Bantima High Street che. And then we had grand sales. Ninyina like and okwa unhu se a mixture obia oho. And with ye omonyom na they omo first track na blue ye na. They were more like akata for jina bontia buchenku. So what by ya buchenku che video. Yes, akata for buchenku. You are in the car. Unkachenku no.
Unkachenku no.
You know what I mean? No,
like akata for buchenku. Yeah.
On the channel. And what by bedra unkachenku no. You are in the car, so how do you expect say when yes what we believe in say like so far as my bab any concert church it was so flow was some key things be over they take note of it say where you sell out you can be a katani and some petty things because a dear beer I say area beer no baby because me Santa boy Santa America
wow
and then your baby a fro parliament those days over area be baby or and that is the chenku they are talking about and then we discuss a lot of things BBA to me pass it through so and no way you sell out better than what my baby because the discussion we will have now you are saying it somewhere else so like Kofi Molo mama I'm a video me I have no problem with that but omo can say mama say story be you were two sides of it you were his side the other side
and the truth yeah
so me this is the truth me I
you are deducing from it
very good so the whole thing is I feel say Kofi Molo da ana ne pa dia rush say hey Kumerica for new video Asakaa boys the new video sa yenko memo aginam. And then I feel so the guy wasn't even that connected to the people. But on say Kumasi the vibe day. And ni kwansa we me padi ansa na ya click. So he felt so when you drew her a befa. But Odru ya no musu ni say senior man abedru ya no senior man. Anna almost who is a winning senior man in sneer because it's Yanni was on him. And then the whole thing is almost who is a movie video now, Obamuno, Ebe hype umpo. And your money hype you what's it? Into per se or hype you be. There are new arts. Almost all year Asakaa songs, Nebi. Into per mona jumpy in their video. That is if you want to help the trend. Uye Kumasi ni na person obua the Kumerica movement. That is how I think say we should go about it. But yeah, the whole thing is a Kumerica movement, you know, a culture, but a culture which has to stay. There was a time we had grand sales. Time like Muslims say yes salah, na Kumasi, but where is it? It's no more there. We don't find it anywhere. So what if say we could introduce something because shows when aside Accra you bet be do organize shows ebe maye maame no so omotontonton niema no ebe nya bibi kakra man for be ba beto bibi okumase mo manya scare free because the whole vibe they say the whole thing they say you thinking about this say Ghana is almost turning like I should even use almost Ghana is a holiday destination especially during Christmas. I
think last year proved that.
Very good. I started from there 2016 2015.
Okay.
I started rising kakran. But the whole thing they say what goes on they say how many of the people the foreigners go to Kumasi?
Cape Coast.
But enema ne wo Cape Coast no ye ni bibisa be ye wo something similar. Oko asante hene hwa mensia omo museum wo. So there are a whole lot of things. Ye wonema art bebrebe wo Kumasi what needs to be projected. But how are we projecting it? So the whole thing they say Kumasi for no so omoye into events, you know. I think say they should come together. It shouldn't be one person because it shouldn't be an event a one day event. It should be an event about bringing people over. Our move stay for at least 2 nights. That's the kind of event I'm thinking about. So I think say if the Kumerican thing is moving, but I was it me making something out of it. It me the paving way for the other people because I know of other rappers omuwo Kumasi they are equally as good. But omunya chance no. But I feel say with this no, ebe mo that chance I'm almost sweating getting into the mainstream.
Beautifully delivered, Christopher. Okay, so finally let me listen to Stephen Forson and we wrap up on this note. My panel members are making a great deal of sense. Kendrick Yehoada is telling me, Sammy, the guy talking is making a lot of sense, and you are telling me you'll be dropping your first featuring Biggest Boss. Okay. We are waiting for you. And he says, what is Tilly talking about? Sammy, some of these upcoming artists needs some of the passing through. Hello, they are not upcoming. No, Hona also no. Okay, no problem. Okay, Kendrick, good morning. Yes, Mr. Forson, let me listen to you.
Brasabi,
big man.
In fact, yes, if you for us, me say, yes, ota ohun for cha.
Ohun ni berima. Ohun ni berima.
Oto ne berima.
Oto. As obeja oho.
Dabi.
Ede mo nchechi mu.
Dinechi obeja on sa feed them my bread. Na hona ne berima aba.
Mr. Forson, twa ma mpache o. Only said the Diasa Benemitia says, what I who for cha, who the berry like, the berry man. Oh,
Utara, I say, obre, Ojina say, Afidie. I want now don't send to Kwana Flo. To Kwana Flo because he who is down,
yes, no fall.
What the hell that I know, or the hell. Then the only way is up. What the only way is up. You see. I hear some of these artists check, and I always say this: a time will come. I bet you say someone like Shatawale or Stoneboy or even Sarkodie will want to jump onto a certain song of a certain upcoming artist. Or shine because David,
I don't need you.
Let me do my thing. Because see, when you are trying to rise, it's difficult. And I know why. You know, I also manage artists. And I decided not to manage artists or sign artists with blow dada. I decided to sign an artist that we can grow up together, you know. And I know how difficult it has been. In Yesabia, you don't have a good song. Like my brother was saying, I agree was saying, you may have a very good song. But then you approach an artist and will not want to help you. But let me tackle the issue from this point. I like my brother Christopher said about the truth. What his understanding of the whole thing is. Some of these artists normally big dada. No? I mean, we are artists. You fancy when you're a big power, we are artists. And then the pride and arrogance. The pride and arrogance in the name of branding for artists. It stinks. It stinks. So when you say me event organizer, and some of these artists back events grounds are how say you know, I say only the only for more. Let my manager go and you artists. Look, nka Kofi mole ko hambo ne ho ewo ho odu ho na manager pon kwada. There are sometimes me name artist Sugar Lord ko baby it ebe you say o ebia as his manager no me na say me kona me am for dabi kona one ne nko kasa. If I spot a certain DJ sticker that one me job ne say Charlie that's DJ sticker, approach him. Hello. Oh boss, that's the way to go. Oh man, it's not them. That thing is annoying. Look, maybe
say because or any unity now money yes that when you
that's I say I developed as a politician. And as a politician you
are still a politician. Don't hide it.
You're funny, sir. And as a politician, okay, they be as an artist, where you manage the dart of a politician, and yet two are different. And everybody is striving for people to love you. And I understand that principle of letting people love you. And I understand the principles of humility and availability, availing yourself to the people. It is serious. Maybe we all have different opinions. I'm for you say, oh, Charlie, if you make your artist big, inaccessible. Big, but see, I believe in accessibility. Many artists no Kofi mole do honana osifike mu no nankasa. You say nipa look nipa ye dem kwa nipa ni modru. Yeah. Nankasa boru aho. Kumerica no ne omo vibe na there kakama na kwa do omo so dada.
Yeah.
Video na
that vibe alone could be captured. Yeah.
Make I bra for pai muka we say concert or conference center say na in fact artists are you invite artists be na be bring person member amomma confirmations amomma
okay
afi event ne koso na aye de no na e koso omo hwe ofie e wo TV so no me say aye de no then artists be go backstage minimum artists organ na wamba sada everybody was there from Shatawali to Sarkodie to everybody was there. Now we have been mobbed. Everybody wants to go on stage. Everybody wants to go on stage. And see, this is the strategy I took. Wow, now there are some top artists. But first three no can be in Ghana. About in the came. Then the manager now. Oh, I see Messi about person Oba. Charlie, we are busy. I'm out for her. Now Stone Boy Munina Jinabi. What are you talking about? You understand?
And about Jerry so nimno.
And Bobiedi. Oh, Jina was a bear one. Now I'm show na check. There's nothing you can do for the show again. You understand? Yeah. Show na check. I feel me Jina was a say I see Messi. I don't cassava. Oh, boss, make I go somewhere. Yeah, we cannot create. I'm saying, Sana artists never know. The be some of these top artists. But
but you see the humility side now can make I mobile boys time near Bosho beach.
Okay.
Na obi say memfano enwura mi ti make fan wo last end hono no. Anye main gate no say echi hono mo kura. Me twi nipa no ewram. About 9 guys omujina fence nechi and they shouted, "Hey mobile boy!" Bibi say mami mboam, bibi say boamu. Ti me tiny machi no omo kita 5 CDs. You know, omo the chere me say, "Charlie, we got 5 CDs, so make you add 5 CD to one money make we enter." Nipa be 9 do. Na me inti ske kita me no so 10 CDs wo. Na me yi 10. Na me say on find 5 for the mommy. Or the mommy I'm the 10 the man. Unim, your full stage, you know. Yeah, performing I didn't know cost what down or BB send me too many shop for more. Sana ya guys, you know.
I tell you, on the book
who actually why?
Yeah.
Guamanianya.
Exactly.
So like on that level, no, if you say maybe we here but ube here.
Look, Obi Enwa or Yeketwa in this industry, you may think say look at someone like Kevin Boy. When Kevin Boy also started, no ban, no namha, no corner, no all bro. You see, I don't be the yes, some of these boys are not almost so a be break it through. Because massa. What can you show me? Me am aba. So one mama kwana, me am aba. You get it. Some of these guys are really struggling. So Mole, I love him. You know, last time about say me cannot say nyama. Sometimes some of these artists. Managers around them no they almost tie juma na say feel say you know, and there's this whole thing. Let me tell you, Charlie, I need you to come to my show to talk to my manager. No problem. No problem. But a lot of people get pissed with that statement. So artist management must also look at how they handle such issues. Okay, you get it. And you be talk to my manager. Obi wa onimo look me anu ne di yokegari wo water yechi afi. Me pese me no ding me birthday be pass it through cry I say talk to my manager. What are you talking about? Kumerican culture no beginning now man frontiers here, but you see it is like a wave. It's like a wave, and now they want to be part. I'm not for person who hijack a culture no. If you boys in him, and I don't think the boys should allow it. Is it far too long? It has it too much. Obi time the vibe biba ye de na ne ya je finisem na obi fufuro edidi ho na boys na omo bre ye de omo vibe ba ye no e come de omo. I don't think these boys should allow it to happen. They may think say, oh, you need this top shatter or this top star to be on your song. Look, it doesn't happen all the time. I agree with saying something. Do you know how many songs are academic? How many songs are amount for a feature amount top artists are employee? You watch my artists. That's what I mean. I say, yentimi ntia artists be no feature or enyum so and I said. You understand? But it's a strategy. I agree. A strategy, and I'm a strategic person. I can't do things anyhow. Sometimes I am for so could you win feature? No, you yourself must learn how to be big. When you become big, these artists, Sammy said he wants to jump on the song.
He loves the song.
That's how it happens. Let it happen with what? Love. Industry where you can't push you. Sometimes a attitude, strategy near the pushing. And yet top shot be over or video mo le man blow. I've seen so many artists are Kofi be blow you, but look obi buy or your up and coming. We feature shot or a Shatawale. We feature a Sarkodie. We feature Stoneboy. Nti dem you na cow. Uni obi abion feature. Asa, you must learn to blow. These guys have learned and they are blowing. Okay. Now these stars wants to associate themselves. Now they should also choose who comes within their fold. They have the right to choose who comes within their food. That's it.
If you have the men, the topics you are always likely to blow. Tilly Akiadipa, presenter Music Africa, promotions by Tilly. Mr. Stephen Forsen, CEO, Create Concept, iPro Solutions. Christopher Antwi Boateng, managing partner, AID Consult.